if you do not have a web form bookmarked on your phone, anytime you go to a networking event or a conference or anything like that, you're completely missing out. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I reset my live event networking campaign every time I leave my cave and go somewhere. And just for reference, I've been using this campaign since 2016. This thing's almost 10 years old now. So basically, I've got my little SOP here that I should probably document now. But basically, we're going to make sure that the lead source is updated. We're going to go ahead and update some merge fields for the actual event itself. We're going to update the name of the form and the content of it. And then we're going to go ahead and make sure that if somebody is a lead from this event, that the opportunity created is respective of that. So we're just going to go ahead and go through this little step-by-step thing. I'm going to go ahead and create a lead source. This is going to open up a new tab here, and I'm going to go ahead and add a lead source. So I'm about to go to PartnerCon, Keep's annual event for partners. So this is PCon 2025, and then all leads. If I could spell, that'd be great. That came from PartnerCon 2025. There's a benefit to doing categories and vendors and things like that. So, like for example, even though Infusionsoft does not keep, I still do it as Infusionsoft just for the reporting. And then the medium is this is a conference. This isn't just like a networking event. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and save that. Lead sources are cool because now that I've saved this, I can actually track expenses here. So for like the ads that I run, if I ever did any traveling or like hotels, or in this case, because I live in town, I'm going to add like the gas expenses here. But this allows for direct return on investment numbers. So if I spend $1,000 on ads and gas and hotel and travel, but then I sell 10 grand worth of services, guess what? That's a 10x return on investment. So anyway, that's the first step, is to go ahead and make sure that I've updated my lead source. Now, I'm going to go ahead and update the name of this sequence. So set lead source for PCon 25. And then we're going to go ahead and update the merge field. Okay. So I have a merge field here. The event name is PartnerCon 2025. You can see it's even in my save, so we'll just say PartnerCon. Right, that's how you spell it, PartnerCon. Okay, cool. We're going to update the merge field, update the web form name. This is PCon 25. Update the web form content. Let's go ahead and update the web form content. This is the PCon 25 new contact form. So this is the thing that I said is bookmarked on your phone, right? So anytime you meet somebody, or anytime somebody comes to your booth or whatever, and they're a legit sales opportunity, you want to go ahead and follow up with them after the event and see what you can do. You want to go ahead and make sure that you're adding them into this. So I've got the standard info, name, email, phone, their company, their country. And then for me personally, in my own business, I have a couple check boxes where I can just add them to the pipeline as an opportunity. I can add them to the automate, like a Pro Mini course. I can also send them my Falcon sales letter, which is like the highest, most elite kind of thing. But anyway, this is the form that's bookmarked on my phone. How is it bookmarked on my phone, by the way? I'm using Chrome. I'm logged into Chrome. I have this bookmarked right here. So all I have to do, I am one click away, or rather I guess 2 clicks away from meeting someone. Hey, nice to meet you, John Smith or Jane Smith, whatever. Let me go ahead and get your information, open up Chrome, open up the bookmark, done. They're added into my system right here. And here's the cool thing on the thank you page. What I've done is I've actually made it a looping kind of thing. So like this is what I would see, of course, because I'm filling this on my phone. So I just added John. Let me go ahead and click here to add another. This link just points back to the form. So to work around some anti-spam stuff, in the settings, at least specifically for Keep, you want to go ahead and turn off reCAPTCHA, because if you submit the same form from the same IP address like a bunch of times, sometimes it can block it. So just go ahead and turn that off. It's very important. And I don't need a notification that a form was filled out because I did that. Okay. Update the content, update add to pipeline with the event name. So right here. So let's go ahead and create a qualified opportunity. This is Pecan 2025. Everything else is good. Cool. I'm the assigned user. Great. Register lead with Keep is a completely different automation. This is just to make sure that I do get commissions if somebody does end up buying it. But because I'm a partner, Connect Radio has Keep, so it's kind of irrelevant. But this is more for like when I'm going to network advanced things like that. Double check the nice to meet you language, follow up timing. Okay, so one thing that I'm seeing here is that my SOP actually needs an update, so check this out. The first thing I did was create a lead source, and then I even updated the lead source sequence name, but it didn't actually update the lead source. I'm going to go ahead and do this first. We're going to go ahead and change this. So this is Pecan 25. We're going to set the lead source as PartnerCon 25. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and update my SOP right here. So not only do we update the lead source name, we update the lead source step in the sequence. Okay, that was missing. So we've gone through that. If we add them to the pipeline, it'll say PartnerCon opportunity. This stuff is this doesn't change. If you are a candidate or you want my mini course rather for Automate Like a Pro, I check that box. You just get added to Automate Like a Pro. It's a totally different automation. If you're a candidate for my top program, the Be a Falcon, I'll go ahead and send you the sales letter. This is actually a standard kind of weekly redeemer timing. It's actually extended weekly redeemer because you'll get it immediately, then a week later, and then a week later, right? The whole point is to make sure you download it, then I'll follow up with you. Last thing to do is to double check the nice to meet you language, follow up timing and language. So let's go ahead and look at this. So this is old stuff. In fact, Legacy Boneyard is the accurate name. I'm going to move this down here. Okay, so operationally, I'm making sure that you're getting all my blog post notifications. Notifications. So this is very interesting from a timing standpoint. I just met you. We're talking in the conference hallways, and I say, hey, you know what, Jane? You seem cool. Let's go ahead and wrap. We'll go ahead and add you to my network, right? If Jane were to immediately receive like a notification on her phone that like, oh, Paul emailed me, the magic trick is ruined, obviously I didn't send that to you. So that's why we wait at least 15 minutes and then run between normal business hours. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a new thing too. I love that I'm producing this video right now. So this is using the old email object. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into the new email experience right now. Let's go ahead and Control-Shift-B to close the bookmarks here. Preview the email. I think the email's fine. I don't think there's anything to worry about. We'll talk about this photo in a second. So, okay, let's go convert this to the new email experience. Check this out. When you're at an event, you meet a lot of people. A lot of names, a lot of faces, all that kind of jazz. So that's why in these emails, specifically, I put my face right here. So you remember, oh, this is the guy that I spoke to, because some people are great with names, some people are great with faces. I'm the latter. I'm really great with faces, names, not so much, but now we're handling it. So, hello, Jane. It was great to meet you in person at the, right, which I don't know what the is. I haven't published it yet, so just to see, make sure. I'm pretty sure that the word "the" is not necessary, because I think I'd just say PartnerCon 2025. When you get a chance, I'd love for you to check out the BPro website. And this is just pointing directly to, your website, which is an automation link we'll talk about in a second. I'm author of the cookbook. Add yourself here. I don't think any of this changes because all the UTMs are the same. It's the same. Cool, great. I'll stay in touch. Expect to hear from me sometimes in a new blog post or something. So super casual. Soup's cash, as the kids would say. But they get this. It's not a hard pitch. It's no nothing, especially if you're going into the sales pipeline. I'm going to follow up with you anyway. But now we're associating that face with the name. So there we are. We're good. Comes from me. Subject says, hey. This subject line, by the way, I use this. This subject line had the best open rate out of anything that President Obama did. Yes, I'm a marketing nerd, and I remember that, President Obama's marketing team sent a bunch of emails to way more people than I will ever send. This subject line got the best open rate. It's very simple, very clean, very easy. So there you go. This is good. And then here's the cool part about it. The entire objective of Nice to Meet You is just to get them to click to the website. And when we go look at the links portion here, this is the website. It's pointing to our link tree. This here is the Falcon letter, which you can go ahead and snag this, right? In fact, after this video, I need to double check that this link actually still works. That would be if people ended up here. If you don't click to the website after I've met you, 3 days later, on any Friday of the month at 3 in the afternoon, right? So if I meet you on like a Tuesday at 9 a.m., it'll go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 3 in the afternoon it goes. If I meet you at Tuesday at 5 p.m., it's going to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but it's 5 p.m. on Friday. It waits an entire week and then goes ahead and sends you this. So check this out. So this email should also run into that same conversion issue. We'll go ahead and do the new email experience. I'm going to have faith we can convert this because it's basically a clone of the other email. And same thing, I believe. My picture's in here. It's great to meet you at blah, 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 blah. So last week, okay. I can't say last week. Actually, I can. Because specifically, PartnerCon is happening on a Wednesday or Thursday. So even if I meet you Wednesday at 5 a.m., Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's always going to be next week. So the timing works. So that's why this last step of this whole SOP is to make sure the language makes sense, right? If this was an event that is like, Tuesday through Friday or like a whole week thing, like Social Media Marketing World, I would just say it was great to meet you, Ed Blah. You might still be getting caught up on emails. Just wanted to remind you about this. Please take a peek at our resources. There you go. So this is okay. Just in case my previous email got buried. I actually don't like the word just. It's a very pandering, permission-seeking email. I'm just going to get rid of it, and immediately the sentence gets stronger, in case my previous email got buried. All right. Also notice it says good afternoon, because we know this is going out at 3 p.m. Good afternoon. Okay? So that's this whole double check, nice to meet you, follow-up timing and language. The timing makes sense. The language also makes sense. This stuff is old like boneyard stuff. I can actually probably just go ahead and like move this out of here because it's not really relevant anymore. I'll just go ahead and store it here. In fact, this does support HTML, so I'll just say this is the like old boneyard. Because again, I've been using this thing since 2016. Last thing I want to do is double check that merge field. PartnerCon, yeah, it just says PartnerCon, so I couldn't say nice to meet you at the PartnerCon. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. It was nice to meet you in person at PartnerCon. Oh, I actually need to double check these. Please check out the website. Okay, that's the only link that's relevant. It was great to meet you last week at the... Oh, I got to get rid of the... Otherwise, I'm going to sound stupid. Let's get rid of that. Check out the BPro website. This specifically is a function of changing from the old email builder to the new one. So we're just going to fix that. But yeah, let's go get rid of the. Oop. And then the next time I go to an event, maybe I do need to say the. We don't know. Like before I got into this at the very beginning of the video, it's a C-suite mixer. It's like a Jeffrey Hazlett kind of thing. And it's called C-suite mixer. So grammatically, hey, it was nice to meet you at the C-suite mixer. But PartnerCon don't make no sense to say meet you at the PartnerCon. So anyway, This whole video is just over 15 minutes. I could have updated this in maybe about 5 minutes. And if you cannot invest 5 minutes into making sure that this form that's on your phone is accurate when you meet somebody, that's a whole different conversation. But there you go. Now we good to go. We accurate. We in these streets. All right. Hopefully this is educational, and hopefully what you take away from this is that there's a lot of value in meeting people in person at events. And if you're not taking these people and putting them into your CRM and making sure you're following up with the people you want to follow up with and making sure that like they're getting the correct offer, that is a big misfire when it comes to getting value out of this. So now check this out. I should add another step here, which is to update this bookmark. So if I go ahead and open this in an incognito window, bang, there it is. New event contact form. Now I can go ahead and schmooze, do whatever I do. If people give me a business card, hey, hold on a sec, put their business card info in, here it is, go ahead and recycle this, right? Hey, what's your name and email? Okay, hey, what's the best phone number for you? Okay, cool. This is the way, folks. I've been using this exact same campaign for nearly a decade, as you saw, so it works. And you just update it. This is a mechanism. This is a key marketing mechanism that converts the marketing journey into the sales journey. So anyway, I'll stop pontificating. If you're going to do anything, you might as well be pro. And I'd love to hear your comments on this. See what you think about it.